Well, that escalated quickly. Telling you, man, is why you never trust crazies. Like, never leads to anything good. Just don't do it, man. Don't do it. So we start off the episode with a little bit of backstory from Hinata, which is that he's always wanted to have a special talent, like ultimate talent, but it never kind of happened for him. It never kind of popped up. And also, he has 7 days till his decision to whether he wants to join the experiment or be like, nah, dude, I'm good. And then we go back to this classroom where we see the mean girl, the one that said, I don't know why they put me in this class with you guys, but I'm here now. Turns out she's actually Fuyuhiko's Kuzuryo's little sister, the ultimate gangster guy from the main course. That's his little sister, and she wants to get into the main course too. And how she says she's gonna do that is that she's gonna kind of like open up a spot for her so she can kind of get in. So like, ugh. She says that she wants to kind of like get Mahiru, the ultimate photographer girl, out of the classroom so she can kind of squeeze in there. And then Sato hears this, some random girl that we just meet now, who is actually Mahiru's friend. If you remember in the first episode, Mahiru told Yukizome that she was gonna go visit her friend for lunch. Turns out that's this chick who they've known each other since middle school, because her, Mahiru, and the new girl were all in the photography club in their middle school. So that's how they know each other. But Sato doesn't like Kuzuryu very much, because I guess she's crazy. Later that day, Hinata and Nanami are hanging out playing their video games like they always do, because I guess that's a thing. And then they're shipping now. They're shipping. That's an item. Hinata starts asking her questions about how she would feel if she never had the ultimate gamer talent. Nanami responds saying that there's more to life than just talent, that, which is something that Yukizome told her, like in the very beginning, again, that there's more to life than talent. There's making friends, there's making memories with friends, which creates hope, and that is something like better than talent, is what she was told. And then she says that she has fun making memories with Hinata, and I'm just like, oh, that's that ship, man. That ship is strong. You need to build that and like set it sailing. The next day, Sato and Kuryu are fighting again, and then Sato's about to slap the crap out of Kuryu, but then Hinata gets in there just in time and goes like stops her, and then Kuryu kind of like takes off, and then Hinata goes running after her, trying to talk to her, and then we leave Sato behind, and she goes full potato, going like, oh, I need to protect my hero, I'll protect her, and blah 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 blah, and so we're like, whoa, shit's getting real right now. Hinata catches up to Kuryu and starts talking, and then she starts crying, saying that she's going to make it to the main course no matter what, because that's her deal. She doesn't want to be left behind with her brother. Like, she wants to stand next to him and be proud to stand next to him and be able to be like kind of like her equal, her brother's equal. She also goes on the rant saying how regular people have no right to stand next to the ultimate talented people, which kind of stays in Hinata's mind, so that bothers him later on. The next day, when Hinata gets at school, turns out that there's been a murder. Turns out that the one that was killed was actually Kuzuryu, which is like, damn. So we obviously kind of are gonna assume who was the killer. Cut later to a scene where Mahiru is asking Sato what happened. Like, did you do it? Did you kill her? And she's like, nah. Even though I wanted to kill her, I would never have the guts to kill a person. So I didn't do it. Like, you gotta believe me. And then Mahiru was like, all right, I believe you, and I'll see you later. But little did they know that Hinata was actually in the bushes, kind of like eavesdropping. Like, he was just there, but he heard, and he called this up to her, and he's like, yo man, what happened? Did you kill her? And she's like, no, I didn't kill her. She must have like ran out of hope, and she must have gotten depressed that she knew she would never make it into the main course, and then she must have committed suicide. It's like, yeah, that's what happened. But we know that like she was really like whole gun about making it to the main course, and then Hinata was like, no, there's no way that would have happened. She was like really serious about making it to the main course. There's no way she would have lost hope, because we just talked to her. And then at that, Sato kind of like goes full potato, and she's like, no, you're wrong, and she kind of like books it and runs away. So we're like, So turns out that Sato kind of stops going to school, which is kind of like suspicious, and that happens for The next day, the first day, and the next day, and on the third day, they find her dead body. Damn. So, I wonder what happened there. Hinata then desperately trying to like piece everything together, make sense of what's going on, goes to the main course building, tries to talk to Mahiru, like see if she knows anything that happened. But he's stopped by Mr. Badass Junzo from the future arc, you know, the asshole from the future arc. And he's like, oh, you can't go in there, like, your main course students are not allowed. It's like, oh, but I want to know what happened, like, I need to talk to her, see what's going on. And he's like, oh, you don't deserve to, like, talk to people like that, you know. And he starts beating him up, like, punching him and telling him, like, oh, you're just scum, and, like, you don't deserve to talk to people like that, the ultimates. And you should just go back to your hole and whatever. He's a real dick, man. Then he says something that ticks Hinata off, which is the reserve corps students are easily replaced, so, you know, don't make a big deal out of it. Like, we don't have time to worry about you guys, because we can just replace you guys. The Ultimates is the one that we have to take care of, because they're special. And so Hinata gets pissed off and kind of, like, goes into fits and tries to, like, punch him. And he actually lands a good one on his jaw. So I'm like, yeah, one for the team. 1 point from Gryffindor. So Junzo is, like, really pissed off at this. He's like, oh, he actually hit me. So he's about to, like, punch him in the face. And then Yukizome Sensei kind of, like, steps in last second and blocks or, like, protects him. Just Junzo kind of stops right before punching Yukizome. So, like, Sensei came in for a save, you know. Yukizome kind of tries to help him by giving him, like, her handkerchief so he can wipe down his blood. But he's really pissed off. So he's like, nope, don't want any of that. Slaps it out of her hand and just walks away because he's pissed off, you know. I mean, who can really blame him, to be honest? Yukizome and Junzo stay behind talking about how Host Peak is rotten to the core and, like, there's something fishy going on, and that's their mission again, sent by Munakata to figure out what's going on there. That's the whole reason why they're at that school right now, trying to figure out what's going on. And they're just talking about how only Munakata can save Hope's Peak Academy. Like, you know, I guess he's a dick too, so I don't care, but that's what they think. It's the end of the day, and Hinata starts going home, but he passes by the bench where he and Nanami always hang out, just to, like, tell her something. And she's excited. She wants to play games with him. She bought a new game, and she really wants to play with him. I'm just like, ah. But he's like, no, I can't play today. There's something I have to do, and I have to get going. So I'm sorry, but next time. As he's leaving, Nanami kind of, like, calls out to him to say something. I'm assuming she kind of wanted to say that, like, sorry for everything that happened in your class, or, like, are you okay, or something. But when he turns around, she kind of, like, chickens out, because she is kind of like an awkward person, and she doesn't really know how to talk to people. And she's like, oh, it's nothing, never mind, sorry for bothering you. I guess Hinata maybe understood what she was trying to do, because he says, make lots of good memories, because you're not just an ultimate gamer. You're not just what they labeled you. You're something more. Like, you're a good person, and there's more to you than just being the ultimate gamer, you know? And then Nanami blushes at this, and then that's how the ship is made, guys. The SS, what are they, like, Hinata? The SS Nanata is sailing smoothly. And that's an official ship. Someone out there needs to make that ship, please. So yeah, Hinata walks away, and, like, he kind of has this quick monologue where he's saying, like, oh, it always was my dream to, like, talk to you as my friend and just be like, oh, I have this ultimate talent, something that only I can do, a special talent that I have, and this is what it is. He says that that's all he wanted to be able to do. Like, that's what he wanted to be able to do. But in the end, like, nothing happened. Like, he never had that talent. So since he is an empty person, what he says, there are some things that he can do. And in the final scene of the show, we have Hinata in front of the board of people. They're saying, like, so you agreed to join the experiment? And he says, yeah, like, I'm in. After his rough day where, like, they talk shit on him about, like, how he's nothing because he's not an ultimate, he's like, you know what, all right, let's do this, make me an ultimate. And what the experiment actually is that they're trying to make an artificial talent, an artificial ultimate. So we'll see how that goes, but that's pretty much this episode there. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, say something nice, say who is your favorite ship, you know. Do you support the SS Hinami? Is that what we're calling it? Hinami or Nanata? I don't know. Just give me a good name, and then someone out there, please, for the love of God, make that ship, because it needs to happen. So pretty much, yeah, that's it. Ja, mata ne.